everybody, and welcome back to KikiKolour. So today I am going to be showing you a tutorial real time of how I outline. And so as you can see here, this is my OC Bronze Belle, who is a Victorian steampunk, and I will put the link in the end cards at the end of this video so you can go check out the full time-lapse video of this artwork. And so Bronze Belle is, like I said, my Victorian steampunk OC, and I thought it should be a great example since there's a lot of detail but not too much detail on how to outline. And as you can see right now, I am drawing her eyes, and so I like to go, well, I go pretty slow and so the main thing with your outlining is you really want to know thick and thin. So you want to learn the way your brush, nib kind of bends, I guess, so you can feel like the way it moves, so you can try and get different lengths. And once you figure out how much pressure, then you can figure out how much pressure you need to put on your brush nib to get the desired thickness of the stroke that you are aiming for. And obviously you're going to press lighter to get lighter strokes, you're going to press harder for the thicker strokes, and you're going to want to go on the tip of your brush pen to get a nice thin line, and then you're going to go on the side to get a really thick dark line. That always is really effective for me, and so that's how I do it. And I'm not sure if there's that much else to say in this tutorial, but I find that with this you can kind of watch how I do it. And one of my best advice is to go slow and try out a lot of different brush pens, since I've tried a lot of different brush pens and a lot of them are not good. This is my favorite type of brush pen to use since the nib is very firm. I definitely recommend getting a outlining brush pen that is a firm nib. I've tried ones that are a really soft nib, and they're really hard to work with. I also find that at least the one I used, it didn't have like one kind of bristle. It seemed to fray. This one doesn't fray, but that one did, and that was a real pain because you couldn't get nice smooth lines because it would look really messy. So I think that might have been like real bristles, whereas this one's not. So I recommend not buying a brush pen with real bristles. You want to get like, I guess, a synthetic one, but I don't really know what my brush pen is, but I just know that it works really well. And so I tried Unipin black brush pens. Since I like to use Unipin outlining pens in black, I like to use them just for normal outlining. But but when I used the brush pen version of the Unipins, I found that they worked really well like the main one I used, since they had a nice firm brush tip. But unfortunately, when I would rub it out, because since I draw it with the pencil, then I outline with my brush pen, and then I rub out the pencil underneath. Once the brush pen has dried, I rub out the pencil underneath, and when I rubbed it out, it rubbed out heaps of my outline. For some reason, made it really like wishy-washy. It was really horrible. And so I don't really use those Unipin brush pens. It's a shame because the nib was very nice on those. And so I recommend probably not getting those if you're one to, rub out underneath, which you probably should if you're going to sketch. Because even though I sketch with my Prismacolor Colorase pencils, they're still, coloured enough that I want to rub it out anyway. So the brand I use is the Pentel Sign Brush Pen, and although it's not perfect since it runs out pretty quickly, it is definitely the best brush pen I have found so far, and I just find it works the best. It has a really nice nib, it's nice and firm, and you know, with the soft brush nibs, you know, the strokes are really wide, and it's hard to get, you know, a nice range of like getting the right width of stroke with the soft nibs, because I don't know, like it's really hard to figure out how much pressure you want to put on them to get the right size of the strokes. So that's why I say go for a firm brush tip. video is nearly done. And I want to say thank you so much for watching if you got to the end. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below, and hit that notification bell if you want more content like this. Remember to comment down below what tutorial you would like to see me do next. Ta-ta!